Hello and welcome back, our intrepid investigators, to what should be the finale of our Comrades of Cthulhu. You heard it here first. Cthulhu is a comrade, folks. He's here to overturn the system as it exists, to usher in a new order. But
Yeah, definitely a good order.
yeah,
So at least it's something different.
uh-huh.
Eternal
Will
madness.
they say will our intrepid investigators land on the side of the status quo or the new flesh? We shall see. Hopefully, as we come to our thrilling climax of our little, what, not so little anymore, but our short-running series of Call of Cthulhu here. As a quick reminder, we ended last time. You all had managed to sneak your way into the celebration campaign fundraiser benefit dinner that was being held by the local order, the benevolent order of the I think we said they're the Masons. No, I was gonna say the benevolent order of the noble elk or whatever, the Moose Lodge. But no, the Masons that played host to all of the kind of high-ranking social and kind of economic elite here in this area of Delaware, that you guys made note of a bunch of.
I forget it's Delaware, and
Yeah.
it gets me every time.
Yeah, it was an event sponsored and held for the junior Senator Robin Jehoshaphat Brandon.
Yeah.
And his most staunch supporters, but even had the governor show up, the mayor of Wilmington, several other important figures from the local chamber of commerce.
Some real big swinging dicks.
Yes, all the big wigs. You managed to sneak in by hiding in the taxidermied.
Yes.
The taxidermied back dressing that was like the theme of the night, like
I was one with the bear.
man's overcoming of nature was the theme of it, to go along with the announced development project that is been promised to bring in a new groundswell of economic growth to Delaware, including the advent of some high tech financial creations such as the credit card. The final thing, is that the senator wrapped up his speech in inviting those in attendance to come to the groundbreaking ceremony of the new Lilac Grove condominium and shopping complex in 2 days' time. And so the Lilac Grove is something that is a name you have seen pop up several times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, can I remember
what
about the Lilac Grove to refresh my comrades?
What I'm not sure what exactly you're asking. I mean, you guys had seen the blueprints of it.
Yeah, we're just aware of the development plans and things.
We don't know.
Wasn't that referenced in the little news clipping that I took from the library?
Thanks.
Oh, now I'm trying to remember something about that. I don't. That's a detail that even I don't quite remember. So
I was about to say, everyone's favorite thing as a DM is when someone detail from 6 months ago.
Which is probably about at least 2, if not 3 months ago.
Yeah, that my autistic brain just latched onto for some reason.
And it may have been a bit of foreshadowing that I was trying to drop, and now thinking about it, does that work?
I've definitely been parts of games before where someone is like, wait, 7 sessions ago that character was wearing a red shirt, and red would mean. And the DM was just like, I just said it was red because it was a red shirt.
I was wearing a red shirt.
Now, Now it's time for the clues.
So you guys like were stuck basically in these taxidermy statuettes and have.
I'm wearing my Mr. Peanut monocle.
I'm pretty sure. You are completely naked, and let's just refresh everybody. And by everybody, I definitely don't mean me. On all your characters' names, so that make sure I get them. That we all know who's who here.
Yeah, Mickey McConaughey. He's trapped in there, and he is covered in his own piss and shit at this point.
You've been in there for probably about at least 6 hours. I would say for Mickey, he's probably just more got the sweats.
Oh, he's sweating for sure.
He's
Ran out of booze 4
hoping
hours
there's
ago.
alcohol in it.
Yeah, exactly. He's started already going through withdrawals. Like what did you say that you went into like a shark or something? So it's just like kind of just trembling on its it's about to like tip over from the shakes.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Clarence.
Oh, sorry. You got to go last because you got to say it with your name. We need.
Okay, I remember now. You're Gunther.
There's a disclaimer here that I'm coming off a cold, and I don't know how well I can be voicing.
I believe in you.
Yeah, me too.
So, yeah,
I'm Gunther Leahy.
Gunther Leahy.
And don't forget it. And I'm in a bear right now.
Only thing that could clothed. So the only thing that could fit you.
Yeah, I'm fully clothed. I'm just storing my bodily fluids within me like a Zen master. So I'm good in here.
He's practicing retention in all forms.
Yeah,
all forms. Definitely a little hot, like a little sweaty, but trying very hard to retain that sweat as well. So using a lot of concentration right now.
And Matt, you are Carl, right?
Clarence Carl Button. I don't know what fucking animal I'm in because I don't know what fucking animals are. I think
there's like a hog or something, again, fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely in a boar.
Yeah, I think it was
boar's head, Listeria.
No, full
I mean, you might be
black boar.
I'll say he might be the patient zero for a new Listeria outbreak in 1920s Delaware because he's been pissing and shitting in his two mason jars and he's been trading them off. He's had one full of the high alcohol grain liquor and the other one empty for.
I mean, when the liquor's high enough test, when you drink it, when you piss it back out, it's still got test to it. So you drink it again, then you piss it back out. It's still got test to it. You drink it again. Now it's
slowly diluting it.
Yeah. Ben, at one point I thought you said that he was in a shark.
That's
I am.
That's
okay.
Mickey's in the shark.
All right. I wish that Carl was in it because the trembling from the withdrawals of all the things, just shaking it off the wall.
I'm not trembling. I'm not having withdrawals. I got
he's fine. He's fine. Yeah, it's Mickey who's
I always got that shine with me.
Who didn't prepare himself and he's officially back on the wagon. He's been back on the wagon for the last 24 hours. Having crippling liver pain. But that is what it is.
God gives his strongest warriors his toughest battles.
That's just cope.
That's what I tell myself every time I have a tummy ache.
Just the truth.
Okay, so we begin today as you guys have been loaded back onto the truck. It's you're trundled off to a warehouse at the edge of town.
Trundle is such a great word.
It is. It's a warehouse that is leased by the Masons. Can I get a listen roll?
E100s is what we roll. So
You're looking to get lower than what it
I
says.
forgot
on
I have
here.
real dice. Hold on. Give me a
Fail for me.
My apologies. Give me a second.
If there was such a thing as a turbo failure, I think a 98 would be a turbo failure.
I think only a 99 and 100 is like a critical failure. A fumble is what they
I
call
got
it.
to fail.
Okay, you all
We're
fail.
doing well.
All right, you're fine. So
I mean, I have a 20% chance of passing that.
Same.
So
yeah, it's not horrible. All right, so you guys you don't hear any you don't overhear anybody, anybody talking. Like there's like two or maybe more, you don't really know, of the guys who are bringing you to the warehouse, but you are it's only like a short, maybe like 10-minute, 15-minute at most drive from the clubhouse to the warehouse. So you're strapped into the truck, drive for that long.
we're very fortunate that we're in the time period we are, because everything smells like shit everywhere. So them moving these, they weren't going to notice the smell of the taxidermy.
Yeah, the taxidermy itself has a unique
Yeah.
musty scent to it as
Yep.
well. So
And then
it's like, wow,
everything
this-
else around it has a unique shit scent to it.
Yeah, so they the one that the bear that Mickey's in, they're like, oh man, like this one is gonna need an extra shampooing at some point. But yeah, so they put you each on a dolly and wheel you down the let's roll. I want to roll a quick what would I roll for them? It's probably just gonna, I guess, be like just like a luck roll. See if they drop any of you. No, you're good. You guys are good.
Nice.
Critical success. So they each drop you down, or they bring you down. They they wheel you over one by one, and you don't really make out the words, but you do hear kind of the muffled voices talking outside, and you eventually hear enough for them to leave, and you hear like the shutters of the bay door close. You're
I start
fairly
to
certain.
force my way out.
You're fairly certain that you're
Yeah.
alone.
I'm jumping
I force
out.
my way out.
I'm jumping out, and I'm running over to Clarence, and I'm grabbing whichever jug I see, and I'm
roll
taking
for
a
which
big
jug?
swig.
Yeah,
You got to roll for a
yeah.
jug right now.
Uh-huh.
Flip a coin, 50-50.
Yeah.
What am I rolling? Luck?
a luck
Just roll-
roll. Yeah, it's a
Or
it'd be a
just
luck.
roll, or just fucking flip a dice, or
It's a luck roll to see
flip
if
a
you
coin.
get if you get the one with the least amount of ammonia.
Success.
All right, it's still got a little bit of piss in it, but
Yeah, that's only a
Otherwise-
first round.
Feeling
that's
better.
not. But like yeah, with Mickey, that doesn't register.
Yeah, I haven't had water in 3 weeks.
It's
That liquor went from pure Everclear to it's just fucking brown.
Brown
yeah,
liquor.
It's syrupy. It's like molasses.
It's just the brown liquor now.
You know what the best part is? At that time period, not having water for 3 weeks, probably the healthiest thing you could be doing.
Yeah.
You also haven't had diarrhea for
Yeah.
3 weeks. Okay, so you guys are you're in the warehouse. They're probably more like it's like a chemical light than like a mechanical safety light, but there's like maybe like one little kind of safety light up in a corner that like gives you're not in total complete pitch black, but it is dark.
Does anything,
The lights are on.
as I'm peeking around through my Mr. Peanut monocle,
Mm.
does anything appear off to me?
Make a spot hidden roll with a bonus die from your monocle.
Doesn't am I misremembering in that the monocle like also can cause him to go insane?
It increases the amount of sanity damage he takes. Yes,
Okay.
he can see through yeah, like enchantments and
That is indeed a success, but just barely.
okay. So yeah, the peering through the monocle, there is, and it manifests almost as a kind of like a kind of reddish, just malevolent kind of light source that does light space up a little bit for you. There are it's kind of tucked in with a bunch of other nondescript um trunks or whatever. um there is, yeah, a glow, an aura coming from within this pile of other things. So yeah, it would take further investigation.
So I do the thing, you know, when you go to the eye doctor and they're like, close your left eye and read the sign, and then, you know, close your right eye. So I close my monocle eye and look to see if it's still glowing.
No, you don't. It appears mundane.
All right,
without-
cool. I
to-
go over to it.
to the naked eye. Okay, you'll have to just you'll need help to try
I'm
to.
going with him.
Hey, look over here. They're gonna be a fucking light and shit. Fucking, I don't see it, but you can't see it, but I can see it. The Mr. Peanut monocle can see it.
I'm following him anyways because he has the booze.
Could we pan to me for a second?
Sure.
Can I like break through the taxidermy so that I wear it kind of as
You
You have
armor
you have bear
Like,
armor
punch through the
now?
arms and legs and be wearing
Yeah.
like the bare chest and the head.
in the head? Yeah.
And like the claws is, you've got the bear claws
The right to
from
bear
From
arms.
myths.
you've got the
Yeah.
you've got the red bear claws from Shadow Deer Tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do a roll for that.
Oh god.
hmm.
This could be bad.
As much as I really enjoy because it's more, I think it is more robusting than say something like fifth edition. Its skill list, it still just doesn't have enough of what I actually want.
Yeah.
You know, they should take the Call of Cthulhu things and they should get rid of all of the rules and then re-release it as a digital, constantly evolving rule
God.
set, and
Oh my
then
God.
completely overpower everything
I do want to talk about. I
and
do
call
want
it
to
like
talk
one
about that
Cthulhu.
later in the month.
Stop giving them ideas.
Like maybe
I'm
like
not
a
even the
power
one giving
roll.
them ideas. That's literally just the Wizards of the Coast
Yeah,
now.
that's literally what Dungeons
Yeah,
and
I
Dragons
know.
is doing. It sucks ass.
I've been sending Ben shorts of like people comparing the 5th edition classes to the 1 D&D classes,
It's terrible.
and there hasn't been a single one where I've been like, "Oh, that's a good change."
What were you saying? What were you saying, Mickey?
I was suggesting like a power roll or like a fighting roll.
Yeah, I guess that's actually decent. Power, yeah, is
Where's
or is there like a fuck? I don't even have the main
power's up
skills. Like
top.
power is more
Yeah.
like your
Oh, yeah.
mental capacity.
Size, strength.
So like strength then.
Yeah, I
That's-
guess, yeah, just a strength roll. I do always forget that there are
Strength or
regular.
size?
You know what? Size in your case is actually probably better because yeah, you're
I'm a
just
big boy.
you're gonna flex and bust out of here.
Yep.
I need a hard success though.
It was just a regular success.
All right, so you can retain the head and maybe like a claw.
Okay. That's fair.
So you can add for yourself
Claws.
yeah, like that will say do
I have a knife, and so can I just mirror the knife? Like a little
Sure.
bit less than the knife,
Sure.
I guess.
What is the knife damage
So
at?
the skill for the knife is 30.
Oh yeah, you'd use your
success.
fighting
Okay.
skills. I'm
And
talking about
then-
it's more about damage.
And then the damage is 1d4 +2 plus damage bonus for the knife.
Yeah, you can keep it at that. You can keep it at that. I was
Okay.
going to say D4 anyway, so.
Cool.
Okay. So Mickey and Carl are unloading the crates. Give me a strength. Either you both do a strength roll, or one of you can do it with a bonus die.
I have a decent strength. I don't know, Matt, what yours is. I assume yours is decent too, though.
Middling.
Yeah, Carl's kind of on the scrawnier side.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
my
he's like a
third
crackhead,
lowest stat.
essentially.
Okay. Then I'll do it with a bonus die. I got a 1. It's a 00 and a 1's 100, right?
No, that's a 1.
That is a 1. Okay.
Triple zeros is 100.
Triple zeros is 100. Okay.
And a 1 is better than.
Well,
Alright,
that's
so yeah.
critical. That's a critical success. That's like,
One is the
on-
best you can do.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
want a 100. Good
No,
job.
I know.
Good job, Mick.
All right, so yeah, you are able to pull away
It's the power of my
various
liquor.
crates.
Yeah. No, you're pissed.
Well, the piss is powered by liquor.
All right, so this one at the center is bigger than the other crates, and
It's got big aura, as the kids would say.
it does. It is plus 1,000 aura. It is it's nailed shut. I'm trying to remember if there was, you see now there it's looks exactly the same as the crate that was being delivered by, what's his name? Joseph Grimsby and his assistant, his attaché, the Chamber of Commerce. It is bound by these kind of spectral chains.
Are those visible?
To you through the monocle.
So I'm just gonna wait and see if Mickey tries to open the crate and see if anything happens.
Yeah, I was gonna try and open the crate.
Okay.
I've come over to them now, and I'm just standing as the muscle with the bear claw.
Standing,
Right.
watching us try to open this crate.
Yeah.
All right,
stroking my
another
bear claw.
strength roll, Mickey. We just need a regular success.
Got it. Got a hard success.
Okay, you're able to open it. The chains break, but you need to
Ooh.
make a sanity roll.
Okay. Is that the one where I want higher?
No, not yet. That's
Okay.
only if you like lose
Are insane.
Got it.
sanity points. If you lose 5 or more, you have to make an intelligence roll, and you want to fail it, or else you.
It's a pass. Success.
Okay, so instead of immediately taking the 5 points, you take instead a D4. You take 2 points of sanity damage.
Okay.
And a little rosebud poop escapes.
Does he even notice?
No, he's too scared.
Well, and he's already got diarrhea in his pants.
I love that is within my purview as the keeper of arcane lore, is that when somebody loses sanity damage, that I get to impose a minor little thing on them. I take control of them
Consequence.
temporarily. Yeah. So you poop a little.
What's a little poop in the 1920s?
Holy
like-
shit.
It's not like he's wiping.
Do not
regularly.
go in there.
No, it's just like that. What you had just seen is like you had flipped it open, and like there were like these like cursed sigils and demonic looking symbols etched onto the bottom lid of it. Inside, like you come to yourself quickly and be like, oh, that was weird. Like inside, it's more robes and more kind of the arcane. They're just general occult things. There are crystals and ceremonial bowl and knife and mortar and pestle, but a bunch more of these robes. But so a bunch of different things for what would appear to be arcane rituals of some kind.
Can I like look at it? I wanna kind of check them all out and maybe put a robe on because my pants are soiled.
Free
Okay.
your balls up too,
Okay. Yeah, you can you pull things out. The nothing happens. There's nothing directly there's nothing like imbued within these items as they exist now. It's more of their potential. But yeah, the robe is of a slightly different cut than the ones that you found that were being delivered by Grimsby. As if like this was almost like a first draft, but they're close enough. They each have a like
But I'm gonna put one on.
like on, or it's not on the chest, but on the back they have these. It's like an embroidered flower.
Yeah, we're still fucking naked, aren't we?
You
I don't
are.
know. You might have been. You're the closest to being naked. I mean,
Yeah.
you're able to recover some of your clothing.
Yeah,
But
because we went to your truck. So like I remember you getting clothed again, but
you
I'm
probably
sure
had a
you
pair of
got naked
coveralls.
in the boar.
Yeah, it depends who got
Yeah.
naked in
Yeah,
there.
y'all saw me got into the boar with clothes on. I got out naked and the clothes aren't in there, and you're just fucking confused.
So confused.
Can I get a natural world roll?
From
Whoever is like looking at Mickey, and Mickey too, because he was looking at the robes. So yeah, everybody who's interested.
Fail.
So
Say the
probably
roll again. Which
a
one?
natural world. It's
Fail.
probably very high,
I-
very unlikely, but
I
everybody
rolled
has
a
Extremely
diversity.
unlikely. Let's see
I
how
rolled
it
a
works.
19 and I need a 10. I
Yeah,
thought I
everybody.
needed a 20. I was excited.
All right, I got to steal my
You
dice
guys,
tray
don't
back
forget that
from
you guys
Kat.
can try to push the roll, or there are.
What's the consequence for the push?
I don't have to tell you.
Oh, okay.
There is a consequence,
Yeah.
but what you can also do is spend luck points even without pushing a roll. That's like one of the main sources
How
of
many
luck.
luck points?
You would
So-
so in that case, you would, if you spent 9 luck points, that would turn your 19 into
Oh,
a 10, into a
let's do it.
success.
Let's do it.
008 is 8, right?
Well, say you don't need to. He just
Oh.
got it. So I
Oh.
was to say, wait till everybody goes. Yeah, 008 is an 8.
Oh, I indeed succeed.
Nice.
It is a lilac.
I don't fucking know what that is. That's a lilac. They out there by my still, Fucking my wife London flower like that. So I pick them all the time when I fuck up all the time. You know what I mean?
You have
flower.
Carl has a wife.
Yeah, I'm married to the game.
You should solely refer to him as his bitch wife.
You
Okay.
put lilacs around your sill because it hides the scent of the fucking alcohol as it's silling.
Okay, so yeah, it is a lilac. This kind of like four petal design in this kind of purplish lavender color red.
Ooh, so red and lavender. That's a fucking beautiful color. I'm throwing that shit on. They don't look different through my monocle, right?
Can I?
No, they just appear ceremonial rather than.
Okay. I was just making sure that they didn't have like death spikes and shit on them or
Can I mash them up and like make a little perfume quickly to rub on us?
there are not actual lavender flowers. It is
it's an embroidery.
The embroidery on the
embroidery.
back of the robes is a lilac.
Mhm.
So like red robes down the front and on the back is a lilac.
Red Rover, send the lilacs over.
Yeah, I'm putting them on though too.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's all put them on. Now I'm a bear with
Yeah, we can
lilac.
say either you're just wearing them, or you have them in your possession. Your choice.
I'm wearing them.
So that's all. But yeah, that's all Carl's wearing.
Yes. Robes are the most comfortable thing when there's nothing else under them. Ask my grandpa.
All right. So yeah, this is not a huge warehouse, but like, a decent size. But yeah, nothing. One, you can't see very much. Again, unless you try to find some light source. But you guys are still inside when you try to do.
I'm looking for an exit.
Okay. You are gonna have to make a spot hidden roll, and I'm gonna need a hard success.
Okay. Well,
I'm just
it's a
gonna
failure,
follow
so
these two around and like be the muscle and kind of the adult in the room, like I do at the warehouse or at the textile mill. I'm just gonna treat them the
You're
same as the
constantly
children.
fishing child limbs out of the looms.
Yep. So I'm prepared to do the same here.
fail.
Okay, if you're doing that, then Gunther, can you make a hmm?
Thing roll.
I'm gonna call it a dodge roll. It's kind of close. Not really, but like kind of.
Wait, this game has
Dexterity?
dodge rolling in it.
Great.
It's a Dark Souls game.
It is Dark Souls, yeah. Call of Cthulhu is Dark Souls. There is a Call of Cthulhu video game. I wonder what it's. And
There's
there
like
are
3 Call of
well,
Cthulhu video games.
there are like there are what's it called Lovecraftian games.
Yeah, because there's
But
like
then
the Sinking City.
yeah. So like there's one that I own and want to play, but then there is an actual Call of Cthulhu.
Pretty sure it's really bad.
It's okay. It's supposed to be okay.
I know one of them did really well, and one of them had like a really bad reception. I don't remember which.
They just did a remaster of one, I think, and I think it came out it was like largely thought of as being decent. And then there's the Sherlock Holmes one. There's like the crossover of Sherlock Holmes.
And then there's the Benedict Fox one.
Yeah, no. I guess there could be a dexterity roll, I guess,
Yeah.
straight up. It dodges similar, but
Fail.
okay, you don't stop Gunther from stubbing his toe.
Okay.
Or no, sorry, you don't stop Mickey from
Mick.
stubbing his toe.
Sorry, Mick.
Mick, you take a point of bludgeoning damage. But you are eventually able to through just arms out in front of you, finding a wall and then just kind of following the walls along, you eventually find a door.
Carl found himself into a corner and he got stuck.
You're not keeping Carl on a leash.
It's like a shark. Once he gets
the door
cornered,
open?
he can't back up.
It is not locked. It is not locked. You can turn the doorknob and you open up into
All right, I'm gonna open the door.
It's like an office, a small office inside.
I'm gonna start. Is there a desk?
There's also there are windows and that are letting light from outside, like a street lamp or something, letting light in. There is another door that leads outside from there.
Can I look? Can I loot the drawers
Yeah,
of the desk?
make a spot hidden.
So, a skill that I have a success on.
That it's one that if you succeed this session, you do a check mark and you can increase your skill.
But so from previous sessions, I've increased them because of the check mark.
Right.
The ones
So
that
then,
are already checked.
so then once you've done the increase, you should erase the check mark, and then you can keep doing it every time you get there. It's not
God.
every time you get a success, but it's like so
Got
long
it.
as you get one success on the skill, you do a check mark, and then when we do the increased skills, you can
Oh,
do it. They don't like stack like that. They just once you have a success, you check the box, and you'll be able to increase
ooh,
it.
extreme success.
Okay. You're able to find you're rooting through there. You find a set of keys, but you also find some invoices and some delivery schedules that some material they've got things going on, and it's like what appears to be regular kind of mason business, things going back and forth from the
Child
from,
sacrifices,
from the lodge. There's stuff about like what they were delivering for the party and all that, but then for days prior, and there's going to be like another delivery scheduled tomorrow. There are you all find the same you find the same address repeated out in the I feel like I had it written down somewhere. um you this is one of the more yeah, I don't know my Delaware geography very well, but it's more
You
inland.
bet your ass I researched Delaware and found the best place for a fucking shine maker to be born in. It's Hockessin, Delaware.
Pokesson or Pokesson? How do you
Hockessin.
spell? How do you
H
spell
O
it?
K Hockessin.
Huh. It's a decent area. Let's look at the map here. How far away is that from Wilmington?
It's Delaware. It's all what?
Yeah.
Fucking stone throw away?
Yeah, it's like
It
a
is not
2-hour drive
it
to
is
go
not
through
that
the whole
far.
thing.
And that's actually a pretty decent because that's right on the Pennsylvania Delaware border. And
Indeed.
it's further, yeah, and yeah, Wilmington is, you're on the water, which is, where we were. So yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Hockessin it's kind of out in the boonies a little bit.
Born and raised.
Where this development project, it's in the Cornish Hills, is where I'm
Trying to
looking at
ruin my culture.
I'm looking at the
Trying
map
to
right
destroy
now.
my culture.
Mount Cuba
Gentrification.
Center Botanical Garden. Yeah, so that's
Hell
where
yeah.
it's somewhere out in the Cornish Hills, is where all these deliveries are being made.
Okay.
Sounds like we need to go to the Cornish Hills.
All right, so you guys are able to, with the keys, are able to unlock the door to the outside and are able to the leave the warehouse. So you have like you now have it's late, it's very late in the evening, or it's probably like 1 or 2 in the morning. You guys got to be careful to not get seen by the police and be thrown in jail for violating vagrancy laws.
Fucking curfews.
But we're wearing the robes, so we're covered.
But you have basically 1.5, 2 days until the
Groundbreaking.
groundbreaking ceremony. Yes.
So I guess we're taking a road trip out to the fucking Cornish Hills.
I want to first go home and refill my canteen.
Your
Your
water.
lamb skin.
Are you guys going to sleep for the night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to sleep.
All right, so you
Do we
guys
have
can.
homes? Are they
Mm,
safe?
I mean, no. So
I
we've
mean, I
slept.
know I had my uncle's property.
Yeah, that's basically where you were staying. Uh, Mickey has been staying at a seedy motel that's largely just used for women of the night and their clientele.
Yeah.
He's paying an
The
obscene
no-tell motel.
he's paying an obscene price for something that normally just does hourly, to pay for, a full night, but you can't beat it's the convenience of its location.
Yeah, I'm going back there.
And Carl has just been sleeping in a tree somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's
Trapped.
fashioned a tree stand somewhere. It has
Barely
been-
even a stand.
Yeah. Yeah, I call it a tree stand. It's literally just maybe like a piece, like a 2x4.
It's a forked branch that I'm leaning in.
It's a 2x4 that you've wedged in between two branches and are sitting on.
Tied yourself to it.
No. Safety is a thing that does not exist in my brain.
Carl's like a cat. If he falls out, he always lands on all fours.
Yeah, and he's always drunk, so it doesn't matter. Like
The body
he's
just
rubber.
goes limp.
Yeah, he's Gumby.
My man is Monkey D. Luffy. If he were raised in the hills of
In
Pennsylvania.
America. Instead of being addicted to food, he'd just be addicted to corn liquor.
That sweet corn mash. So Mickey, you're able to spend some more of your the pension that you're collecting while you're on administrative leave. You're able to spend more of that on more booze, more women, and have them soothe your
Subtoe.
yeah. Don't you have
And my liver.
Don't you have low grade syphilis? Didn't we say something about that last time?
Uh-huh.
For sure.
Yeah. Definitely do. After my bitch wife kicked me out, I picked it up.
Wait, we're in the 1920s, 30s. How the fuck did your wife kick you out? That's physically impossible for this time period.
Well, I mean, he is also
You're
on
Irish
Well,
too,
you
right?
see,
Super Catholic, no divorce allowed.
So that's the thing is, yeah, he's Catholic,
She
so they're
said
not
to-
technically divorced.
Yeah.
So like, she had to
Yeah.
keep up appearances.
I just
she has
don't
to
see
keep the
her.
house. He has to
Yeah.
keep the house. They have separate bedrooms.
I'm gonna say if you ever wanted to, you could just report her to the authorities and she could go be lobotomized.
Fair.
Nah, but then I'd have to
accuse her of
take care of my
hysteria.
kids.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
stupid kids.
Come on.
Those dumb fuckers.
Alright.
Those potato loving children. We don't need them. All right, so you guys are able. If anybody took any damage in the last damage, it may just be Mick.
Mick did.
You heal one HP.
Ooh. Nice.
All right, so are you guys convening in the morning?
Yeah.
Still wearing the robes?
Of course.
Never took it off.
I still have the bear hat.
I'm back in my
Flarg.
regular getup.
Do you have the robe with you though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it with me.
Okay, so you guys, again, like I said, you've got basically
prior to meeting up, can I find like phone to call my former boss
a payphone, yeah.
and give an update? Yeah.
Okay, so you call in, and it's you're calling into the which office is it? There isn't one in Delaware. Oh, Maryland is the one. You're calling into the Maryland office, asking for you and Derwish, your boss. Who?
Yeah, exactly, Mr.
You get
Derwish.
you get his secretary, who says that he's still out of office as he's dealing with the
Repercussions of mixed actions.
no, they're still conducting investigations into the union activities out here in Delaware. But it's like that you can leave a message and that they'll wire it to him. But that he's currently liaising with the Wilmington Police Department for dealing with the influx of I can't think of words today. The inrush of detainees that they had taken in after the raid the previous night, or the night 2 nights ago.
Dersh, I am completing my most important undercover mission. I need you to call me ASAP, Mick.
The secretary, who is not going to like tell you what to do, will just say like, I do have standing orders from Mr. Derwish to tell you to not engage in any reckless action, that he has left a standing message for you here is, Mick, you need to dry out. Go go see your wife, go see your doctor, eat a salad.
That's probably a
God
fucking
damn.
insult.
Yeah, no, he's calling you a queer.
Goddamn regulations.
That's like the equivalent of biting your thumb at somebody.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir? Yes.
I'm just gonna hang up on that bitch secretary.
I'm sorry, I didn't
She
hear
can't
it.
tell me what to fucking do.
All right. I'll make note of that.
But
Just making a note here. Okay, so yeah, you guys have like 2 days, basically, a little bit less than 2 days to prepare.
Is there any like shops that we need to go to, hit up? We got a supply, hit the supply store?
You can basically
I need to hit my drop spots to resupply, restock.
So just hit me with all
y'all
things.
Burn some of my fucking liquor.
Yeah, all the things that you want to do, and we'll just say how much time it takes.
Okay.
But yeah, like in terms of like general stuff, there's there is a general store. There's like a bait and tackle shop that also sells guns and that kind of stuff.
The uncontrollable urge to take Carl fishing for no reason.
Yeah, there's that occult shop where Carl got the monocle.
Let's hit this occult shop right quick. I've been hearing Carl talk about this magical monocle. Let's Carl, can you
The
bring us
second
back?
you start to gesture towards my monocle, I back off like fucking Bilbo protecting the ring.
while they do that, I'm gonna go buy some ammo at the hunting fishing store.
Okay.
A nickel will get you 100 rounds.
Pretty much.
Okay, cool.
All right, so you two are going to the what's it called? It is
Yeah, the only thing on Carl's mind outside of any of this was just restocking his supplies.
This was Madame Venneville, her shop here. That's like, again, kind of.
Yeah.
She
Exactly, Carl.
She is of Creole descent.
Oh, Madame Brigitte.
Yeah, so you go into the store and she's like super happy to see you again, Carl, because you guys connected and
Trying to
bonded
get him them jeans.
over your superstitions.
She gets it.
So yeah, she immediately like takes you back into the back room, feeds you guys a bit, a hearty gumbo, and which is probably way too spicy for Carl.
Anything past salt is too spicy for Carl. But at the same time, there's going to become an inflection point.
It probably would have killed Mickey, I would say.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, are you being racist against white people?
Yes.
It probably
I was going
would
to say
have
that there is an
killed
inflection
the
point
art.
in hillbillyism where you go from salt's too spicy to give me that fucking gasoline.
Yeah, but you're from you're Pennsylvania Dutch, so you are in the former, not the
Yeah.
not the latter. And Mickey literally has the stomach of if it's not booze and
Or
pipe
potatoes.
tobacco, booze, pipe tobacco, or potatoes he literally is the Victorian child who is given the Dorito and explodes. But yeah, so she's like got this, various collections of things. She's got some talismans and there are these tomes and all this. Looking around, Carl, there's one tome in particular that radiates the strongest aura.
This is a very tight conundrum for me. So I can't read shit.
Yeah, Carl may not be able to.
But I pointed
can.
out. Well, what right here?
Can I go over and read it?
Yes. Let's see.
Intelligence, education.
Roll for grade level of reading
No,
capability.
I'm looking
Pretty
at
Roll a
something
D4.
here because I'm gonna send you some things, but it you open it and on the immediately on the inside, I need you to make a sanity roll.
Me?
Yes.
Fail.
Okay, you are going to take 2 points of sanity loss. But I do think you are going to get some extra benefit. So like you're not going to be able to use what's inside unless you spend the rest of your time until the next day studying. But I want to just make sure I'm doing this. Yeah, you take sanity damage. Well, I can't find it enough. We'll say that that's good enough. On the inside cover, can you give me a spot hidden roll?
Fail.
Okay.
I might not be able to read, but I can see.
Good observation.
Okay, you
Carl.
can make and you can make the spot hidden roll with a bonus die because of your monocle. No,
Oh, him.
Carl.
That was partially why I was.
Yeah, because this isn't actually a word.
And spot
so.
hidden is one of my better.
One of mine too. But...
So Madame Veneville is like, "Oh, you have a fine eye. This tome has been passed down for generations in my family."
Critical success.
Okay, it doesn't cause you sanity loss. Because if anything,
you can't lose sanity when you can't comprehend shit.
Well, it is actually like a fortification against the mythos. It's like think of it almost like a ward. But you can point it out to Mick, and he can kind of read more about it.
No, Gunther.
Yeah, sorry,
Not Mick.
Gunther. Yeah.
What are you gonna you're looking at the book right there, man. I can't read shit, but like I see something. I put my finger, I point towards it, the thing that I saw.
Okay, so I'm gonna send this to you. Where would be the best place for you to read this? Like,
Oh, me?
yeah.
Send it to WhatsApp.
Well, this is a tome of arcane lore. It is a grimoire. So you have to spend the next basically 48 hours studying it to get a sense of these spells here. And so the thing on the inside cover was this last one here, the Elder Sign. But the rest are, and so it's basically just like you would have to copy the pattern, the sigil.
Yeah,
Um,
let's do it. Let me zen out and study.
okay, so you can do it with Madame Veneville's help.
Mm.
So you're going to be there for the rest of the rest of the time. Mickey is stocking up on ammo. Uh, Carl, you're able to go to one of your hidey holes
Always.
and clear out your backup stores. So you've got now, plenty of jugs of various sizes and flasks and
I look at my favorite jug, which they had used for incineration fuel,
yeah.
and just a singular tear rolls down my eye as I set the empty jug in the place that it should never go.
Okay. I'm gonna keep this for myself. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. Anything else you guys want to do during this time?
I can't do anything.
Yeah. Gunther cannot.
We didn't really follow Mickey. He bought some ammo.
Yeah, I bought some ammo, and then are there like the what I've seen the last few days? Fucking Dersh blow me off. Is there like an opium den around here or something I could find?
Um, let's see.
Ooh.
You've got to first do a whatever your social skill of choice is, fast talk, charm, persuasion, intimidation, or whatever. I need a hard
Hmm.
success for, asking around town to try to find one. Because you just,
Okay.
reek of you are a cop. So
All
despite the, and
right,
probably because of the amount of liquor fumes coming off of you.
I failed.
All right, yeah. None of them will talk to you.
Unfortunately.
None of them will talk to you. And one punk degenerate, goes so far as to give you the finger and tells you to fuck off, narc. How does Mickey respond to that? Being probably piss drunk.
Uh, I'm gonna tell him to bite the curb and start a fight with this guy.
Okay. Let's
Roll for
roll.
initiative.
Yeah, let's roll the equivalent of initiative. So just make a dex roll.
Pass.
Not you. You're not
Just
the.
me. I'm alone.
I forgot.
Pass. I did pass.
Yeah, I need to just know what it's
Oh,
not a pass.
28.
It's 28. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Actually, I rolled I rolled a d20 because I'm an idiot. All right. He rolled a 57. Okay. Um. Okay. So you are first.
I'm gonna just brawl.
Okay. He's gonna fight back.
Okay.
So you just roll your brawl skill,
Okay.
and he is going to as well.
It's the normal success.
Okay, he failed. So you sock him. What's your damage?
All right. So D3 plus my damage bonus, which is a D. Six.
Okay, so you deal him a major wound. He does not have that much. That's more than half his hit points. So he needs to roll a con roll, which he just fails and falls unconscious. You one tap him.
Hell yeah. pussy bitch. I'm gonna just walk away. I'm gonna spit on his unconscious body and walk away.
Okay, the actual police completely if anything, one of them tips his cap to you as he walks by. doing a public service. All right. Yeah, no opium den. You do eventually make your way back to the brothel, and there is a message waiting for you telling you to go to the payphone downtown at like 4 or like at 5:30 that evening.
Okay. I'm
And
gonna
and the Durish will call you. So yeah, at that time you're there, and there's a ring at the payphone.
Dersh. It's Mick.
Mick,
I got big news.
Mick, this better be important, or else I am going to have to send an agent down there to say to bring you in.
There's lizards. There's lizard
boy.
people.
Oh boy.
God damn it, Mick. How long have you been back on the sauce?
I only had like
Don't
2
lie to me. Don't lie to me
pints
now,
today.
2 pints?
2 pints of liquor is good for you, the doctor told me.
Make a persuasion.
I'm telling you, stop trying to infringe on my freedoms.
The new doctor regulations say 1.75 pints, Mick.
The recent
So there's lizards. There's lizards, Dersh. They're investing in real estate. They're taking over the cities. They're turning the frogs gay. They want to do transgender surgery on illegal aliens in prison.
They're eating
telling you.
dogs.
You just hear just like this exasperated sigh, and it's just like, Mick, if discounting the absolute delusions of madness that I'm hearing right now, let's just say for the sake of argument that what you're saying is true, that there are lizard men out there and that they're running the government. What exactly do you want me to do about it? They're the government, Mick. It's who we work for. They're our biggest benefactors.
I
You know
know.
what they
I
you know what they you know what they say.
want to get
Don't-
in with them.
You want to get in on top?
Yeah, it's time. It's time for the Irish to fucking rise up. You know what I'm talking about, Dersh.
Doesn't sound like a very Irish name.
If anything, he's probably like Turkish or maybe Greek. You never know. It's like, Mick, God damn it. It's like, what? Okay, what do you want from me? What can I do to get you off my ass?
I know you know some of these people. Put me in contact with them.
Say, what people are we talking about here?
The mayor and Joseph Bidenette.
Were you Serpico? It's not the mayor.
Robin Jehoshaphat Brandon, the sen.
Yeah, that one.
You want to talk to the to the senator and the mayor? See, Mick, even I don't have that level of connection. Maybe the best I could do for you is get you a meeting with Marshall Hillary, the head of the Wilmington, the Wilmington branch of the Delaware Bank and Trust. He
All
owes
right,
me
set it up.
he owes me a favor. I swear to
Excellent.
God though, Mick, if you embarrass me or the firm, I don't, God help me, I don't know what I'll do.
Sir, you can trust me. I promise.
Can I, Mick?
I'll only have another couple drinks today.
God damn it. Fine. Just make sure keep it to the clear liquors, please. None of the none of the brown stuff that doesn't work. That doesn't sit well with you.
That was your issue. You drink my piss liquor.
And so that just makes you angry, Nick.
Yeah. Sir, fuck you. Respectfully, I'll do what I want.
Mick, you say you're a maverick, Mick. What can I say? You don't take no shit. You don't take no shit.
You're a loose
Right?
cannon cop. You don't play by the rules.
But I can't argue with the results that you've gotten in the past. But Mick, there's political dealings going on here. We can't make too big a scene here. If you can produce results without making an absolute fool of yourself or the firm, perhaps we could talk about seeing you reinstated. But I swear to God, if I don't hear anything but positive things from Hillary, you're done.
That opportunity is the best thing you've said in months, Dersh.
It's like, all right, go hit those streets and hit them hard. But yeah, so he says he'll get you a meeting.
I've been hitting.
He'll get you a meeting for the next day, which
Perfect.
is like going to be like the groundbreaking ceremony is odd. It's taking place at night in the late evening.
Even better.
So you'll have an opportunity to have this meeting, kind of late morning.
Okay.
So you guys spend another night. Gunther, you have to forego sleep. And you will have to now make a sanity roll.
Okay.
Another sanity roll. As you work through the night to start to. Okay, you only take 1 point of sanity damage as you are further increasing your knowledge. You're also going to gain a bonus to the mythos lore skill.
Okay.
I don't remember what percentage you get. I'll try to look that up.
Find
So you guys take another night. You can if you've still had any healing, or if you still had any HP damage, you can regain another hit point. Oh, damn it!
Full health.
You'd think it would be in the section titled Tomes of Eldritch Lore, but those are like established things. Oh, I don't care about that. Don't care about that either. Oh, reading mythos books. We'll say you gain 5% until I find something otherwise.
Okay.
It's a nice boost.
I mean,
Yeah, go from 0 to 5.
yeah, I wish these books were laid out better. Oh well. Okay, so Mick, you've got that meeting the next morning. Are you going alone, or are you bringing the others with you?
I'm going alone.
Okay, so what are you other two? I mean, Gunther's still studying. Carl, what are you up to?
I am honk doing.
I thought you said hawk twoing.
No,
Oh
no,
God.
no,
Nope.
no.
Okay, that's it. Episode over.
Yeah,
End it
wrap it
right
up.
there. I'm leaving.
Pack it in. What are you? Yeah, you're sleeping in the tree stand.
Yep. I got my liquor. I'm happy. I'm wearing my robe still. I got my monocle. I'm feeling fucking fancy, brother.
Do you have the cartoon bubble coming from your nose?
Yes.
Just
Honk
honk shoe, honk
shoe.
shoe. Yeah. Okay, so
People out in the woods are fucking real confused as to what sounds they're hearing.
Mick,
Mothman.
Mick, you attend your meeting. You are the meeting was like scheduled for like 11:30. You're ushered in.
Mhm.
You're ushered in at 5 of 12, saying that Mr. Hillary can only give you 5 minutes. By his,
Okay.
sorry, he's got a lunch meeting. And that he's doing
Fucking
this as a
bastard.
favor for Mr. Derwish. So to make it quick. Yeah, so this guy is
All right.
he's like he's got his own personal telephone line. He's making calls, making deals. He's got assistants coming in. He's signing off on various things. Yeah, and you finally just so stands up and gives you like a polite enough introduction. Offers to shake your hand, but like kind of does it in like the dainty kind of fashion. Like doesn't really want to get into too much skin to skin contact with someone from the lower
Yeah,
classes.
touch your filth.
Particularly being a good Protestant, to come this close to a Catholic is
Terrifying.
yeah, not good for him. But yes, yes. So Mr. Derwish told me that you would be dropping in today. He says that you have some manner of proposal to present to me.
Mr. Hillary, first off, I think it's very rude of you to keep me waiting as long as you did. I was here at
Starting off
11
hot.
sharp for our meeting, and this is bullshit. But despite your rudeness, I do want to offer something, and that's some inside knowledge on your adversaries in the unions. However, I'm not trading this for nothing, and I need to be accepted into the lizard cult I know you seem to be a part of.
He like kind of goes stone faced, and you see like there's like for a split second though like this kind of animal grin that like goes across his face, and like he blinks once, and like you swear that his pupils go from normal to vertical slitted. But then um he has any other assistant that he has in the room who are like looking at you like that you just whipped your dick out and pissed all over pissed in the corner of the room, like the absolute gall of this papist bastard showing up and saying these things. But Mr. Hillary kindly asked everybody to leave, and as they all his assistants protest a bit, but he gets forceful, and there's a bit of a growl underneath like that he as he has them all vacate And he still feigns ignorance. Like, surely I don't know what what you mean, but I won't, look a gift horse in the mouth as it were. Like, you say you have insight into the unions. Do tell me more.
Yes. So the unions, they're kind of in the know now when it comes to you and your posse. But I have an in, and I can help you snuff out their resistance at tonight's groundbreaking ceremony, uh, where I believe it's called, hold on, I'm trying to remember.
Lilac
Is
Grove.
it called Bohemian Grove, maybe? Something like that. So that's my proposal to you, Mr. Hillary. And I know you have you don't shy away from the less morally correct.
Make a persuasion roll. I need a or or whatever your social skill. Need a
Okay.
except for intimidation, because that won't work on him.
Okay. You need a hard
I need a hard success. Yeah,
or normal?
hard success.
30. Got it.
Nice. Okay. He looks at you and like calculating. And he says, so you say that the union has plans to interrupt tonight's meeting, or whatever, like tonight's in what word would he use? I do apologize, the words aren't flowing for me
Gathering.
today. No, it's like I don't think he would use the word ritual, but like tonight's event. This cannot be
Sarah.
allowed. Tonight's ceremony. Yeah, that's probably better. It's like this cannot be allowed. Um, as much as I may find you personally distasteful, Mister. What was your name again?
You can call me Mick.
Mister Mick. I do find your boldness most interesting. Perhaps there could be a role for you and someone like you in our new order. What would you say if I offered you you know, a role as my personal security guard?
Sir, I think I'd say cheers to that. And I'm going to take out my flask and drink.
He surprising even to you, he will pluck the flask from your hand as well and take a drink. And he then licks his lip with a lizard tongue. All right, so time is going to progress. Mick does not return. The time has come. You two, meet up back at Madame Venneville's shop, and you've ingested as much arcane lore as you can stomach in the time being. Gunther, you think you can
Wield this power.
wield this new arcane power, but at a cost to your health and sanity. Um, but yeah, it's time to go, and Mick appears nowhere to be seen.
Do we just leave without
Hey
him?
man, no, aren't there usually three of us when we're doing this shit? I mean, like, I ain't seen Mick in a couple fucking days, and like, I don't know about that, but like, something's weird going on.
I smell something fishy, Carl, and it ain't you.
No, I don't smell like fish. I smell like raccoon meat.
and liquor sweats.
The other white meat.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not liking this, Carl. I think we might have to
He
go
was
ahead
staying
and
at
pass.
that. He was staying at that whore den, right? That where the ladies of the night stay. And
That's true. He may just be passed out from the liquors and the whores.
should we go check, make sure that he ain't like stabbed by a hooker or something? You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like
we could do a little welfare check.
He went off the wagon. He drank some of my liquor, which like I know a lot of
true,
people ain't
Carl.
ready for that, and he could be on one right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he could be out there
Yeah.
fucking. He could be he could be trying to find that next high because he ain't gonna find nothing like call liquor out there. You know what I'm saying?
Carl, are there any opioid dens around here that you know of that we could check as well?
Oh no, I don't do no drugs. I only drink the
I
liquor.
wasn't accusing, just I didn't know if they were customers for your shine as well. You know?
You guys like go to the
No-tell motel.
yeah, the motel, and the front desk guy says, "Oh no, he left under his own recognizance. Checked out, in fact, at bright and early this morning. He was even shaved and showered, which was a surprise even to me. Said he had he had business plans. The future was looking up for old Mick."
I don't like this one bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling good about this no more. I think
Carl, I've learned to trust your
something's wrong.
instincts.
I always trust my instincts.
Yeah, and I've learned to trust them too. And I'm like I said, I'm smelling something fishy.
I mean, we're gonna have to continue on our own because like we got stuff to do. But like I'm saying, if we see Mick, we gotta fucking try to figure out what's going on with this boy. That boy ain't right.
Let's hop in your truck and head out to your peoples.
Head out to the hills. All right.
The entire car ride, all you're gonna hear is incoherent babble about my family.
And it's just gonna get drunker and drunker as the car ride goes on.
But as the liquor and the drunkenness increases, the straightness and speed with which I drive.
I was gonna say he becomes a better driver the drunker he gets.
Yeah. Once we get into the true hills and it's like curvy and shit, this man's like a Formula One driver.
He becomes
but before the liquor starts to really kick in, I'm driving like it's cyberpunk, and every time I turn, I'm fucking swerving the ass end of my car both directions.
Yeah. You're going up on the fucking the barriers and shit.
All right, so you guys are going kind of in the late afternoon, early evening, when the event is supposed to start, later in the evening. There's a pretty big crowd out there. There's representation from the press. Even some of the union people are out protesting, but there's like a police cordon that is keeping them out. You guys kind of post up just to kind of get a lay of the land, and eventually you do see several figures that you recognized from the fundraiser a couple nights before, with their kind of entourages, move in, including Marshal Hillary, who is now accompanied by Mick, who's been put into a fine tailored suit that even manages to hide his beer gut.
He's wearing a fucking corset.
Carl, is that Mick standing next to Mr. Hillary?
I mean, that kind of looked like him, but I'm saying he usually he got he drank a lot, so he got used. He's not in good shape, and he's they said he was clean shaven and stuff, but like I'm saying, he looks real fucking good to be, the Mick that I knew that was sitting out there, fucking deadbeat fucking out there, drinking the liquor and shit.
Carl, open up one of your shine bottles, see if it attracts his attention. The smell of the vapors.
I
Wafting.
Yeah.
I take it and shake it real good to make sure there's a lot of aerosolized liquor and pop the cork and then just blow across the opening.
Nick's like a fucking Disney character,
Yeah,
like floating.
Floating to the smell of pie.
Cartoon held up by the seat of his pants, just floating. Mick,
I do react though.
You got to make a Constitution roll, in order to not get pulled away from your post.
19. So I pass. Succeed.
So you do notice though, and you do see them. How do you react? Do you give them any signal, any sign? Do you ignore them?
I'm gonna just do like a not slit throat, but like the cut throat, like no stop action. Yeah.
The exact action I just gave the political canvassers who knocked on my door during this episode.
Just nah.
Carl, that's definitely
nah.
Is he doing a thing that's saying like he gonna kill us? That I mean, like,
Carl, I'm worried we might have lost Mick.
Maybe Mick, we never had Mick. I mean, like, I'm saying, like,
yeah,
he's a cop, right, dirty oink oink, what I'm saying, like, fucking trying to make everything worse. Maybe he just, playing us the whole time, you know what I'm
saying? This puts a wrinkle in our plans that we haven't planned out unless we plan something in the car ride.
No, we were just talking about my cousin Billy, you know what I'm saying? He, Billy got real good out there, in the streets. He got a nickel once. He said, got a nickel from the poor boy down the corner.
Just going down a whole nother rabbit hole. As so Mick and Marshall Hillary are moved in and like they're at the place of honor.
Yeah, I'm just listening to Carl ramble, but just keeping my eyes on Mick.
So as the sun sets, you see like that more people have come. The crowds outside are getting more rowdy. The few guards that are there are struggling more to.
Are there any cute chants going on?
Probably, but I'm not clever enough to come up with them right now.
Damn.
But yeah, there's probably some sloganeering happening. But yeah, Gunther and Carl, do you try to get closer in any way?
Has anyone noticed the fact that I'm still wearing the robe?
I am too.
Okay. So you guys just come up, wearing the robes. Okay. There's somebody like the cops originally that are there, like, do kind of like hold you up, but then somebody like in one of the entourages is like, looks at you and is like, what are you two doing? You're not supposed to be wearing those yet. Quick, come with us. They try and they kind of just like pick you up by the arms and like kind of surround you so nobody sees it, and they pull you in.
I'm sorry, man. I misinterpreted the what they said when it was time to put on the robes, and I didn't want to forget them because I'm very forgetful, as they say, out in the Hockessin area, they're like, old Carl out there, he always forgetting to put on his robes, and I'm just trying to be, good with the robes.
He's just trying to be conscientious. We apologize.
And he's just wearing his because he didn't want to make me feel silly, because I was feeling real self-conscious walking around with it on by myself, and I'm just trying to be, I didn't want to forget, because then I wouldn't be allowed in. Y'all ain't gonna remember who Carl is, you know what I'm saying?
You two are you're drawing too much attention. Stow them for now. That comes later.
Yes, you got it.
You got a place where I can stow it and maybe like switch into my regular clothes.
Carl,
I lean in real close and whisper to his ear, I ain't wearing anything under this right now, you know what I'm saying?
Like they rustle up you an ill-fitting suit.
So what am I wearing? Like I'm just in my regular clothes, and Carl's got a suit now and a monocle.
Is wearing like the Nathan for you like big ass
Yeah, like dad suit.
Dick Tracy suit.
Yeah. Zoot suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a monocle.
Carl was the one who invented and popularized the zoot suit because people saw how good it looked on him at this event.
All right, so you guys are, kind of like pushed to the back because you kind of don't really fit in. But yeah,
How
so
close are we to Mick and
He's up
I
at
lean
front.
over to Gunther. And like, we were in, you know what I'm saying? That worked.
yeah, it
so,
did.
so
Good
they
job,
were
Carl.
they were up
Best
at
plans or no plans, you know what I'm saying? You sometimes just wear the shit and they let you in.
Am I more than 10 yards away?
yes.
Okay.
Um they so they yeah, so there's
Anyone stand
press
out in my
and
monocle?
say that again.
Does everyone stand out in my monocle? Is probably a better. Does anyone not stand out?
No, they don't have any beyond the lizard people, yeah, who are
A majority.
who are all who are basically the majority of the ones in the VIP section, including like the VIPs as well as most of their underlings. Oh
Okay.
yeah, Mick doesn't. But you do notice that like there's like the okay, so like we'll start with that the some people the people get up the speeches are starting to be made, including one by the senator who like there's a big old hubbub and all this that when he gets up there's lots of applause and he like basically says it's like another version of the speech he gave the night before or at the fundraiser, just about all the exciting opportunities that are going to be coming to Delaware, and how this is just the start of this. And um they so all different speeches, all different people get up. There's this big ribbon that's draped across a the beginning of the construction site, and it looks like that they're like building it in the style of like these kind of like a almost like a Roman of like almost like Roman architecture. There's like pillars and columns.
Are they Corinthian or are they?
Ionic,
they're ion
Dorian,
they're yes,
Ionic.
they're ionic columns.
Are they
I need to
are
flex the little bits of history I actually know.
Florentine Ionic or just regular Ionic?
I don't know. Don't care. Uh they even say like how magnanimous they are. They'll even let the protesters come in,
Oh boy.
and show
Are
them
we
like
able to move up a bit in the crowd?
they do like have people kind of get closer as the senator and some of the and like the governor and some other people like they each have hands on the big scissors, and they this all doesn't happen as you see like kind of backdropped silhouetted behind the building structure that's underway. You see that the moon has fully risen, and it is a full moon. And so just kind of backdropping all this, and so they do a countdown
Hold on. Before they do that, are we close enough that I'm within 10 yards of the senator?
10
Question, you
yards,
about
so
to shoot the
30,
senator?
30 feet. Yeah, probably.
Okay. Can I cast Dominate?
What is the
One magic
casting
point,
time?
one sanity point, opposed power roll. With a success, the target
Okay,
will
I
get
got no. I see. I just didn't know if there was a casting time to it. Um. Okay, so it's an opposed power roll.
All you're doing right now is confirming to Carl that books lead to witchcraft.
Ain't wrong.
Printed words are scary.
They are witchcraft.
It's meant to be
I mean,
only
speaking as
in
Matt, the engineer,
ether.
printed words are scary.
Roll a power roll. He has a critical success.
I have a regular.
All right, so it does not affect him. Yeah, I don't know if it
Is this like in D&D where you can tell if someone tried to cast a spell on you when you pass?
I would assume yes. So he does kind of like stop for a second, and
So then I'm gonna cast Breath of the Dark Sea as him as my like focal point.
okay.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, Call of Cthulhu has way better spells.
Okay,
So there's a mist 10 by 10 by 15 that obscures vision for 1d6 plus 4 rounds.
okay, so the
6 rounds.
the chaos kind of breaks out for some people. Like just don't know like what's happening, what's going on there. People are kind of
I have
running.
no fucking clue what's happening.
Yeah, what do you try to do in the mist?
I can't see
Me?
shit now. That's
Yeah.
I panic.
And yeah, Mick. Also, what do you do as the mist appears and and Mr. Hillary is like, yeah, there's something's afoot.
Question while they're thinking about that. These elder signs, it says that a previously drawn elder sign.
It means you have to spend time drawing a sign.
Did I spend any of that time? No. Okay. So that one's a wash.
I'm gonna tell Mr. Hillary
You have
that
to like basically take it. You have to purposely draw the sign and then
Yeah.
spend it to activate.
I'm gonna tell Mr. Hillary that I'm gonna go handle the perpetrators of this heinous action and run into the crowd,
Okay.
looking for them.
Like the
All right,
fucking Terminator.
Then you need to make a spot hidden roll, and I need a an extreme success actually.
I'm going to help you out a little bit here because Carl's freak out is going to include him going, "Oh God, it's the liquor blindness. They warned me of this. They told me it was going to happen." I said, no, it ain't going to happen. Paul never lost his sight. Paul died early because of something else. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't give up my sight.
His skin was all yellow, but that must have just been a coincidence.
Oh my god!
I just activated Google Gemini somehow.
Fucking got it.
Okay, yeah. So you're able to grab Carl by the collar and by the oversized suit collar, and yeah, find Gunther.
Oh man, I didn't do nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
don't hurt me, man. I'm just trying to,
Carl,
So what?
shut the fuck up and calm down.
Oh man, I
Listen.
can't see shit. No, I see.
Can I grab Mick by his scruff and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
A double pickup.
Yeah, because I'm big enough, and you guys are small.
Okay, yeah.
How would we? I want
you would
to talk to them. I'm going to try and be like, listen.
You would do opposed strength checks and
okay.
What's your build? What are
Strength
both your
or size?
builds? Strength. And that's why build.
My build is un.
Same build is 1 for me as well.
Okay. Yeah. Then it's just opposed.
So strength. Okay.
Pass.
It's our scores.
41.
But
no, it's higher level of success.
Then yeah, he got me that way. I failed.
You failed.
I failed.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So yeah, you pick him up.
What the fuck are you doing up there? Are you working for them? You fucking double crosser. I got my bear claw ready to swipe him if I need to.
All right. Listen, fellas. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's fucking lizard people in control of everything. And at this point, I'm just trying to look out for number 1. But that number 1 can include number 2 and 3 if you just come with me and help me flip for the lizard people on the Union. This is the thing we got to do. It's the best option for all of us. I promise.
Why don't we just kill the lizard people, Mick? I have powers, and why would I believe you that you're not just gonna kill us?
There's a whole lot of lizard people, man. A whole lot. You know how many people Mr. Hillary talked to today? They're talking about flying to secret islands with this guy like Epsteinish, man. I don't even know what the fuck's happening.
Epsteinowitz.
I'm fairly certain that
Yeah.
1920s did not have commercial flight yet.
They're just talking about it. They're making plans.
But they're lizard people. Like they got secret shit. They got fucking
Yeah.
space shuttles and stuff.
No, I mean, there was definitely military planes at the time. I'm being historical here. I don't know necessarily
They're flying
the
out in
exact
crop
inflection
dusters.
point of
Yeah.
commercial air. It would be boats.
Yeah, they got private jets. They're in the government.
They don't have jets in the 20s.
Little St. Johnson Island. It's not far from here.
Yeah. Took a boat. It's a rowboat.
And Carl's, can I drop my suit jacket and get out of his grasp?
He just like puts his arms up and like
Just goes
slides
limp.
out.
Just goes limp. Make a.
You know how like certain lizards will like detach their tail to get away?
Make a dexterity check.
Oh, that's a good one.
Or no, it's a dodge. Make
That's
a dodge.
my best one.
Make a dodge roll. That's better. So make a dodge roll.
Half
No.
your decks.
It's half your dex. It's half your dex, so it's still decent.
Yeah, but going from 80 to 40.
Yeah, it's not great. Still good. Still pretty good.
Absolutely, but I'm just saying. Let me just wiggle this dice out of this fucking tray. I believe in the heart of the dice.
Is anybody else paying attention to what's going on around?
Fuck no, that's a 96.
Hilarious. Okay. I'm still have eyes on the senator because I might try to dominate him again.
The police cordon is closing in and tightening everybody around.
So is there any police up by the senator?
The senator and the what's it called? The VIPs have dropped the scissors and they just like ripped apart the ribbon, and they are being ushered in by, it looks like, private security into the construction zone. Like they're rushing into the construction zone.
How close are we to them?
They're getting farther away, but yeah, probably like 50, 60 feet at this point.
Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna drop Mick when I see that Carl goes limp, and I say, "All right, Mick, I'm gonna trust you, but here's the plan. We're gonna listen to me. Carl, go get those scissors. Then follow Mick and I. We're going after the senator. Mick, let's fucking go. Take a swig of Carl's moonshine, and let's get to it."
So all the regular people and all the protesters, they're being like kind of corralled in that area. But then, so you guys are like trying to slip out of that and go follow into the construction zone.
Yeah, because we got Mick is, he's like, I got to go get to the senator. I got to get to the senator. And
yeah,
like these two are important. And Carl's slithering around getting the scissors and then meeting up with us.
I'll fucking bring them with me at the very least.
Okay, as you guys move into the construction zone, there are more people stationed at posted different areas, and they're all wearing their robes now.
Oh, so I'm throwing my robe on when I see that.
Okay, so you guys are like, yeah, don't meet any resistance as you.
I do the Superman change where I just spin around and my robe goes on.
It's like an anime wardrobe change.
I rip it off and I'm just naked and like, wait, where'd the robe go?
When we get close enough to the senator and his private security, I want to target the doofius of the private security with dominate.
Okay, so you can get to someone from in the private security, but the you guys are going so you're going further into the construction zone, and the architecture changes drastically. It is now no longer like kind of this kind of grand open, almost like agora like kind of shopping thing. Is turning more into like an actual looking like a temple. Like the foundation of a temple is being made. And like there's this kind of like sunken kind of pit area down below, and the it's almost like it's kind of like a crap, and almost like an amphitheater, except it goes all the way around circle with almost so it's like the stage at the set almost is at the
We'll
center,
still call that
and
an
and
amphitheater.
yeah, down low, but it's like it's completely circular. Um and so there are guards and security stationed along the edges. There are the rows and rows of seats are filled with robed figures who are swaying and chanting in rhythm. The elite are being ushered down into the center, where there is a large sigil that has been drawn, and they are all they're all donning their robes. Seems like some type of like high priest or something who is in full who is just full a full on lizard at this point. Has dropped all visage of that. Is kind of like blessing each of them, and they each get their robes and are like getting into position. So you can try to cast dominate onto one of the outlying guards.
Yep.
And so it's an opposed power roll.
Yeah. I have a regular success.
Was a regular success as well. I think you still need a higher success.
Yeah. It just says with a success, the target obeys the commands of the caster. Opposed power roll with a success, the target.
So I believe a success means it's an opposed power roll means it's got to be higher.
Am I able to like push this or anything?
Yeah, you can try, but there will be consequence.
Yeah. Oh, so I have to spend luck points. I would have to spend 36. That's fine.
No, that's different. Spending luck is different. So push rolls, you just roll again.
Oh, okay.
You roll again, but if you fail, you have a consequence.
Can I just use luck as well?
If you want to.
Yeah, I mean, we're at the end of the game. I might as well use my luck. So I use my luck points to get a hard success.
Okay, so it takes effect.
Okay. So I'm gonna command him to start moving into the like middle of the amphitheater towards the lizard priest. Then I'm gonna cast Breath of Darkness again.
Okay. Where are you at for magic points?
10. I had 16.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I will say though that before I will say before you're able to do that one, those at the center are starting to have joined hands and are starting and have started this chant in a dark alien language. I need you all to make a sanity check.
Success.
Success.
Gunther,
Sanity check, Matt.
Sanity check, Gunther, or not Gunther, sorry, Carl.
Carl.
You kept asking Gunther.
I apologize. That's my fault. That's my fault.
I was sitting there, I was like, all right, he keeps not asking me to do something.
Yeah. Sorry.
And Sandy, I want to be under my number, right?
Yes.
Then yes, I'm good.
All right, you all take one except for Gunther, who takes an extra one. Or Gunther, god damn it. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Carl, who takes an extra one because of the monocle. So you take sanity damage. Okay, so there's I'm gonna say this is all still before you this is like while you're casting Dominate, so before you're able to do this. The high priest moves into the center of the sigil and raises his lizard arms up to the moon and cries out, "Great Lord Cthulhu, your humble servants gather before you to consecrate this temple in your name. We offer you the blood and flesh of the unfaithful, the unclean heathens who seek to usurp the power of your chosen, the bounteous gifts you have given your faithful." Other cultists start leading out these like kind of bedraggled and really they're thin and pale, shackled figures. You think that they
rounding
are
up homeless?
No, you think that
San Francisco?
these are the missing union activists.
Yeah.
That have been missing for weeks. They're let out and are being led down into the circle. Actually they're coming from underneath. There's like a dungeon stairways below, so that they're coming up from underneath, that they are led into and are placed within the sigil. The figure continues, "They know not the burden of our struggles. They spurn the goodwill we have given unto them. Who pays their wages? Who feeds their hungry mongrel children? Are we not magnanimous to this inferior stock? They do not have the will to lead men. They balk at the natural order, and their constant ingratitude knows no limits. In resisting
I break the anime rule of letting people power up and throw my jug at him.
He does. There's one more line. It says, "In resisting our will, they spit on your name and must be consigned to the flames. Let their screams of agony soothe the wounds they have caused you." But yeah, so with that one, that you throw the jug. Gunther casts the mist spell. Where have you focused the mist spell on?
On the like center dude, the high priest.
Okay. Let me just look.
Great. Now I'm throwing into a fucking blind spot.
Okay.
Throw it like before the.
Yeah. No, it was more of just a joke.
So one of several of the other cultists just around, are pointing at you and pointing you out, and it's like, non-believers, unclean.
Why are they pointing at me?
Because you just casted a spell at them.
Yeah, but they don't know it was me.
Says you. You're doing spellcraft. You can't you're not just doing it with the power of your mind.
Yeah, but they're chanting and stuff. They didn't hear my whispers. Whatever. I have my dominated security guard slither his way into the center of the mist.
Okay. That requires each new command requires a new casting. But I don't think it needs to be. I don't think you need the new roll. It just has the same cost.
Dominate can be cast and recast as many times as the caster finds possible, allowing a target to be controlled without an interruption for several minutes. Each cast has the same costs and limits. Okay. Well,
so basically, it's just that it costs 1 magic point, 1 sanity point, and you can only give a command.
Obviously, the commands must be intelligible to the target.
because it's basically like you do it once per round. It's basically so it's essentially as you give one command.
Yeah, but
one
so
command.
for
because
my
we're moving it. We're gonna now move into everybody's gonna be rolling. We're gonna roll initiative.
yeah, but so in casting it, that is my command is for him to move into the center.
No, I thought I thought the first one was moving. That's fine. So yeah, so the first one is is him moving down and into it.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's moving down. Okay, so now
Yeah, I
let's
thought I
roll.
hadn't moved him yet.
Let's roll initiative.
Do I have to roll anything for my drug throw before
after
initiative
so
start, or?
No, that's
so
fine.
after hearing this high priest speak and the vitriol and hate they have for my race, Mickey realizes that under this system he is only oppressed and he is a slave to these lizard people, and no matter the cost, that is just too high a price to pay, or maybe slightly more comfort. And he shouts at Carl and Gunther that he is firmly on their side. It's time to fuck these lizards up.
Okay. All right, so give me your
3-0
for your
initiative roll.
initiative. Okay, so then you're probably at the top.
10.
And Carl.
34.
Okay, so Gunther, you are first
How am I first?
because that's the better roll.
Andrew had 10.
Yeah, you had a 3, didn't you?
I had a 3-0, 30.
Oh, 30. Yeah.
We say our numbers in their full terms.
Sorry.
And Carl, what was yours then?
34.
34.
So yeah, Mick is first then.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my gun.
The targets are obscured, so you're just gonna be firing blindly if the
Oh, they're still obscure. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Well, I didn't roll for how long actually. For 9 rounds.
Yeesh.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Okay. I'm just gonna grab whoever feels nearest and take a swing.
I mean
Carl.
the
Yeah, I mean, we're not in the middle.
Yeah,
of
you're
the
not
mist.
in the mist. No, it's just the
very
where
center.
Okay.
the very center of it.
It's 10 by 10 by 15.
You
Right,
guys
we
are
didn't get
you
up there
guys
yet.
are
All
just
right.
like kind of like in the midst of the amphitheater, and like as all hell breaks loose, the cultists they kind of scatter. They're
The ones in the seats.
and there are too many of them. I'm not running like hundreds of, and you guys would just get
Cool.
completely.
We're not doing a horde.
I'm not
Three
doing
versus 50.
Yeah.
No. There's
Okay,
still
cool.
quite
I'll
a
run
few.
up. Run up then. I'll move towards the stage. I have a move of 6.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say it's about 10 movement units from where you guys are to the
Okay.
down into the dais. You can
That's my turn.
You're just moving, okay.
Yeah.
The 2 of the figures who are obscured, they are up next. You hear the screams of several human voices, and you do see the splatter of some blood as you hear a voice cry. It's like, quick, make the sacrifice.
Is it me next or they?
Then yes, it's Gunther. Yeah.
I'm gonna have my dummy that I'm dominating pull out his gun and kill try to shoot the high priest. I'm hoping he's close enough that he could just put it to his head.
You are going to have to going to have to make a roll with a penalty die because of the fog for him. And so his gun skill is going to be 50%. So you need to roll under 50.
And I roll twice and take the
And take the worst one. So it's the higher.
85.
Okay.
gonna roll again.
Now I'm gonna roll a luck roll to see who that bullet does hit. Not one of the hostages.
Nice. That's good. That's all I was worried about.
So it doesn't hit anybody. Okay.
It doesn't hit another. There's no other occultist down there.
There are, but it just didn't hit anybody.
Nice.
So Gunther, you used your action to cast. You had to cast the spell again to have him do this. Did you mark the magic insanity?
I did.
Okay. Carl, you're up. The liquor did splatter down there as well, so don't forget that.
Good point.
Love
So
burning
there's
lizards.
liquor.
That might get rid of the mist.
I will take my 8 movement.
You were burning it away.
My 8 movement to get closer.
Okay.
And then Carl is going to whisper to himself, "What would Pappy do?"
Pappy would burn it down.
Yep.
Where's my movement?
I pull out my German Luger.
Bottom right.
Oh, I see. Okay. Go ahead.
I pull out my German Luger and cock it back and try to essentially ignite the liquor.
Okay, so this is gonna be like we're gonna call this a maneuver. But you're not like targeting somebody, so I guess just make a I guess it's effectively just make a firearm attack.
If I had the forethought to think that like Carl would be carrying a matchbook or something on him, yeah, but Carl don't do
Well,
drugs.
No, but
I
don't.
mean,
I have.
somebody had a matchbook, but you can. Most people would,
Have
there's
a
a chance.
matchbook.
There's
Probably
always
would
a
have it to
chance.
light my sill, to be
Yeah,
honest.
so you
Yeah.
can make a luck roll to see if you can rummage in your pockets to find one. We've done that before.
That's a good one for me.
Having a matchbook would be pretty common.
Yeah, or even just
That'll probably be a little easier than me trying to use the flash of a gun.
Yeah. You could also take a
34.
bullet. You could also take a bullet out and try to light the powder.
Well, I was thinking like, what if I try to like hold the side of the gun down by the floor, so when the flash goes off,
That's what I was
it
thinking.
catches the vapor.
You accidentally shoot Mick in the foot.
But yeah, so I passed that on the luck roll.
Okay, so you find maybe like a single match. You strike it off the bottom of your shoe or your bare foot because it's so calloused.
It's still leathery.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I pinch it between middle finger and thumb and try to think of something cool to say, but can't. And just go, I don't know, fucking cook lizard, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna fucking burn this shit.
It's fucking boom.
Yeah.
And then flick it towards the
Okay.
my jug head.
Okay, so the fog is gonna evaporate from that. And everybody in that area is gonna start taking fire damage.
Even the sacrifices.
Yeah, even the hostages.
I don't negotiate with lizard people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carl is the first instance of the U.S. Realizing they can sacrifice hostages.
Okay, so we'll say that the fire damage does 2 points per round.
And now it's all illuminated.
Yeah, so I need to just add something here.
Carl also rips off his robe.
So we're gonna
Are you
say
naked
it's
under the
we're gonna
robe?
say it starts. It's the first. It is going to do damage this turn, and then on your turn subsequently, fire damage. Roll a d4 to tell me how many rounds it's going to last before the liquor burns up.
3.
Okay, so I'm gonna make note of that. Fire 3. Okay, making note of the damage. Okay. It is the lizard people's turn. The priest is still maintaining his concentration on the ritual. So the other two are going to cast spells. Um, okay, so one of them is going to spend a round casting rock on Gunther. Need you to do an opposed power roll.
On me. Yeah. Okay. That is a super success, whatever the highest one.
Extreme success. Okay, they only had a regular success, so that does not take effect. Their magic points. Okay. The other one is going to cast Flesh Ward on the priest. Magic points makes faster. Okay, it's going to spend 6 magic points to give the priest plus 6 points of armor. Okay. Now it is the more miniony ones that they're going to come out and they're going to try to attack you guys. So one is going to attack your guard, who we'll say has 10 hit points.
Okay.
But you can decide, does he try to fight back, dodge?
He's gonna dodge.
Okay. So I need you to make a dodge roll, which is going to be like it's going to be his dodge is 30.
I got a 29.
Yeah, this one also rolled a 29, which is for his attack is so he's got 45, so that's just a regular success, and on a dodge all you need is a draw. Yeah, draw, you're fine. So misses, only has the one attack. The other so I think Carl is closest, right?
Yeah.
Yep, I have 8 movement.
Did either of you and then Mick is the next closest, and then you're
Yeah.
far away. You're furthest away. So there's 3 more. Seeing that you're less of a threat, though, one's going to attack Carl, and the other 2 are going to move up to and try to overwhelm Mick, being a bigger guy. So one attack coming at you, Carl. Are you fighting back, dodging?
Dodging like a squirrel.
All right, so you just it's a regular success for this one. You just need a regular success. It survived.
What's the fight back mechanic again?
Fight back is if you as the defender, quote unquote, if you get a higher success, you not only do
Go
you not
first?
take damage, but you give damage to the person attacking you. But if you draw, the initiator wins, and so it's like fighting back is more risky because you need the higher level. Whereas if you tie on a dodge, you're fine. You don't take damage. But it's the fight back is risk reward.
Can I dodge one and fight?
I haven't
back
gotten
on
to
one?
you. I haven't gotten to you yet, but yes, you can.
I
Okay.
passed my dodge with a major
so
success.
you're good. Okay, so the first one is coming at you. You want to fight back on that one, Mick?
Yeah, I'll fight back on that one.
Okay. Yeah, this guy failed. This one failed. 57. So you just need a regular success.
Okay. I got a success.
Okay, so roll your brawl damage.
Okay. Ooh, nice 7.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? All right, it's got to make a con roll because that is just over half its total hit points.
Nice.
It does succeed, though. An extreme success. So it does not fall unconscious. The next one is going to fight against you, and because you are overpowered, since you are overwhelmed or outnumbered, is what it's called, it gets a bonus die.
Okay.
The first one is a 6 failure. So they're both failures. You said you were going to dodge that one.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't.
I failed 2. Does it matter if I failed 2?
So if you dodge,
Or because he failed, do I not even dodge?
Both fail. No damage is inflicted. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now we're back to the top of the round.
So it's me.
Mick, you are up. Yes.
All right. I'm assuming I'm within 15 yards of the high priest. Is that
15 yards? Yeah.
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 Okay.
And visual. There's no obscuring anymore.
Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna pull out my gun and shoot at him.
Don't forget, you can shoot more than once per attack. You just take a penalty die after. Like there in your gun info, it should say like the number of shots. It should be like something number of shots.
Yeah.
And it's like you can take up to that many, and then after the first one, you take a penalty die for each one. But I don't think they.
Okay.
I don't think it stacks. I don't think so. So you can shoot
So
more
it's
than
only
once.
okay.
But
So I'll shoot.
But then you would have to take so you have that number of shots, and then you've got to basically take a round to re-ready your weapon.
Reload, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll take 2 shots at him.
Okay, so the second one is going to have a penalty.
Penalty.
So do the he is not going to duck for cover because he is doing his ritual.
Okay, the first one was a success.
Okay.
And then the second one is penalty die. Second one's also a success. It's much better rolls. All right, so then now it's a D10, right? Essentially, does he have an ability to fight back or no?
Not against a gunshot. No.
Back.
The only thing they can do is dodge or duck or whatever, something for cover.
So he's
dodged up,
taking 11 11 damage total.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Bye bye shield.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So the so they've all shed their
Skin.
their disguises. Yeah. So
Human form.
you've got the actual lizard people, and then you've got like the kind of some lower tier ones. It's like there's like we're just
Kobolds.
like the deep ones, and then the hybrids. So the deep ones they're going around, they're slitting the throats and collecting the blood in the ritual bowls of
Bastards.
the hostages. So they're started out with 10. We're already down to 6.
Are we about to lose this?
So that's them.
Helldivers.
You do see that can I get a spot hidden roll as they're doing this?
Fail for
That
me.
just Mick.
Everybody can do it.
I also failed.
Pass, just barely.
As more blood splatters into the bowl and is poured onto the sigil on the ground is starting to glow.
That's no good.
Okay, Gunther, you're up.
Okay. So Mick has damaged the head honcho.
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot my gun at him.
Okay. Does one of you carry a lady's derringer?
Me. It's me.
Do you have a
carry
better
German
gun skill?
Muga.
Do you have a better gun skill than your? Oh, you might not have magic or anything.
It's a regular pass.
Nice.
And then so damage.
Bang.
5.
Bang.
Bang, you're dead.
Yeah, just 5.
5 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so you kill the high priest.
Nice.
Dead. Deaded.
The ritual falters for the time being. Doesn't completely go out.
Okay.
But Carl, you're up.
So this sigil in the ground.
Oh,
What's
wait. As Carl, when Carl's turn, 2 more damage is spread around, including to your helper dude. So he's actually down to 6 from the 2 rounds. If you can track that would be helpful.
I take 2 as well.
You're not none of you are in the area.
Yeah.
It's just everybody that's on the dais is taking
I got
it.
his tracked.
So the sigil in the ground. What is the construct of? Is it like stone? Is it carved in?
It's carved into the stone.
And it's a stone floor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck! All right. I was gonna see if I could destroy it, but there's nothing I have on me that can break rock. Other than maybe my skull.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it hard stone? We talking like granite? We talking sandstone? We talking
Marble.
You said what?
Marble.
Oh fuck. I was gonna say if it was sandstone, I would actually go for a headbutt because that's feasibly possible.
It's on it.
Like a noble sacrifice. So there's multiple guys carrying bowls around slitting throats right now. Is it just one guy?
2 guys.
2 guys? So we've killed the high priest. I'm gonna go for one of the guys carrying the bowl.
So let me describe again, just so you're fully aware. There are two other magic users.
Yep.
The full lizard people. There are two more of those. They are like, we'll call them priests, not the high priest.
Okay, so they're carrying on the ritual, and then there's two people carrying out sacrifices.
Yeah, they have not started yet, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And then there's people doing the sacrifices, and then there's the goons.
So let's be a little smart here roleplay wise and assume Carl might not understand this fully. So I'm gonna roll a quick.
You can do an intelligence roll.
That's what I was about to say. I was gonna roll a quick intelligence just to see if I can piece this
psychology. I like, rather than doing it, we should be doing skills whenever possible. I would do psychology.
Ooh. All right, so Carl's gonna then identify the first immediate threat, which is the people carrying knives around, slitting throats into bowls.
Yeah.
So he's gonna pull out the Luger. He's gonna move as close as he can to them to try to be able to
without stepping into the fire.
Yep.
Okay.
I have 8 movement just to close some gap, as I'm always moving.
Yeah.
And then I pull out my German Luger and I say, "For Pappy." Let's see.
This one is going to dive for cover.
Does it make him drop the bowl?
Which just splashes more blood out, so that's. But he still holds onto it. But why can I not?
I was just seeing if diving would make him like drop it or crack it or something. But so now I have to contest him with my firearm handgun.
But basically,
he makes
a dodge roll, which is not good at all. Very bad, in fact. That is a it's a failure. It's just it's not a fumble. It is not a fumble, which maybe that would have come into play, but it was bad.
You're rolling now, Carl.
He looked like he was checking something.
No, I'm checking something else, but keep going. I'm just looking at the diving for cover. Diving for cover imposes a penalty. Wait, no. It has to be a successful. Yeah. So it's a failure, so it does not impose a penalty die. But he cannot act next turn, so that's good.
Yeah, cool.
So I don't shoot him.
Oh no, you can. You can. It's just like even if he survives, he
can't do anything.
Can't do anything next turn.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to continue. That's a critical success.
Nice.
Okay, a critical success does, and since it's a gun, does what's called impale damage. It does max weapon damage plus
1d10.
So that's 10 plus any damage bonus plus a damage roll.
Wow. So 10 plus damage bonus. How does that? Where's damage bonus?
It would say if it may not.
So 1d3 plus DB. So no, it's just 1d10.
Yeah, so it's 10 plus a d10.
You're gonna die, clown.
Impaling weapons like knives and guns will do what's called impale on a crit.
8.
So 18 damage. Yeah, dude, fucking blow his head off.
For real.
Turns to a fine green mist. They the Germans, say what you will, but they sure know their engineering. Best in Sawaru, though.
Roman engineering is the best in the world.
Okay.
Just like shooting lizards out, in the woods out there, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, Carl.
Like shooting a womp rat.
Okay, so
that's about it.
The other two are so now it's the other two lizard men, and they have to spend their turns doing the ritual. Continuing the ritual. Olaf, but first they order some of the hybrids to take up the role of the other one and to focus on executing the remaining hostages. Only two of them, the two that were on Mick, are able to do that. So they're going to spend their turns working on the ritual, keeping the ritual alive. It's the hybrid's turn. Those two are going to back off of Mick and are going to go execute two more.
Is there a concept of
I don't
opportunity
I
attack?
don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
So they're going to go execute two more. The other one is going to follow Carl, and the other one is going to go up towards you, Gunther. So the one against Carl, that's very bad. Do you? I mean, I should before say anything. Do you want to fight back?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and make a fighting roll.
I think Carl should get a extra die because he's so limber and loose because of the liquors.
Not how it works, but he is limber and loose.
Like Drunken Master?
Maybe
Yeah.
for
I
a
would only
dodge
say
roll.
that should apply to like escaping.
Yeah,
Fair.
maybe for a dodge roll or like breaking a
Major
grapple or
failure.
something. An extreme failure.
I mean, it's double what I needed to pass.
Okay, that's not. Yeah. Okay, but he failed as well, so no damage inflicted.
Wet
Okay.
noodle fight.
One is attacking you, Gunther. What are you doing?
Can I cast Dominate on it?
You'll lose the other guy.
No, then I'll just dodge. Fail.
Okay, this guy succeeded. Was a hard success.
Nice.
Does D3 damage. Why does it say plus damage bonus? Thing doesn't give me a damage bonus. That's so weird. Build is 0. You take 2 points of damage.
Not bad.
Nope.
And back to Mick.
Cool. All right. I'm just gonna shoot at the high priest, or not the priest, which is one of the priests, not.
Okay. Okay.
And that's
the high priest's dead corpse.
It's a high success.
Okay. Roll
Does that
damage.
change anything?
No, they're not.
What does
they're
it
not. They're not reacting. So.
All right. So damage 1d10. 10, baby.
Okay, so you kill another one.
Nice.
What's your ammo looking like? As you know,
I'm gonna have to reload now.
Okay.
That was my last shot.
All right. So this one, the ritual is still continuing with just the one of them, but it's going to take even longer. It's way more of a struggle.
They also have less people to collect sacrifice blood, so there's, we're dragging the time out. We're doing this.
Yeah. So there's now only one of those guys left. He's going to execute one more. There are 3 left, and two more guys who have picked up knives or something and are going to, even if they are successful, there's still we're getting down to the wire. Okay, Gunther, you're up.
Okay. How many people's left?
How many hostages left? Or
No.
there is
kills.
one deep one left who's doing the sacrificing, one lizard person keeping the ritual alive, and 4 hybrids still left. None of the hybrids have been killed. 2 of them are doing the sacrificing. One of them is like up in your face, and the other one is attacking.
What is this Dark Fetters spell? I don't understand it. Otherwise, I'm
Yeah,
throwing my
that's weird.
knife. What?
No, it's weird. It feels like I've left something out.
Yeah, I want to throw my knife at the lizard person's head.
Okay.
Success.
Okay. Damage. I think it's a D4, right?
7.
A D4. What is you have a damage? It
The
has a damage.
D4 plus my +2 plus the damage bonus.
Where are you getting? Where are you getting +2 and damage bonus? It should be the 2 is
I'm
probably
getting
the damage bonus.
no, because the damage bonus is 1d4. I'm getting it
What's the
from
base
whatever
damage? What's the base damage?
1d4 plus 2.
It shouldn't be 1d4 plus 2 plus a d4. That's not how it works.
This is what I got from the website. I didn't make these numbers up. Either you read them to me or I got them from Cthulhu.
Let me look this up quickly. Actually, I think usually damage bonus only happens only happens on an extreme success.
Okay, so take 2 off.
Yeah, it's max weapon plus damage bonus.
Or no, I'm sorry, take 3 off. So 4.
Oh, damage bonus is based off of your build. It's based off of your build. So that's where that comes from. So yeah, it is plus D4. And then knife damage. What kind of knife was it?
Just knife.
Knife medium.
It literally just says knife.
No, that does say 1d4 plus 2 plus damage.
Okay,
bonus.
so then it's 7.
But hold on, say the damage bonus. Yeah, it's only on extreme success. It's only on
Alright, then
extreme
4.
success. So what was the first D4 that you rolled? Plus
It
2?
was 3.
So 5.
Yeah.
Okay, he's still alive. Um, Carl. The fire sputters out.
Mm.
The fire sputters out. What is your
I'm gonna move towards. So, was there any sort of visual indication through my monocle that when the high priest and the regular priest went down, was there any sort of like flickering of the spell or like?
Well, yeah, the spell has lost its potency. The summoning spell has lost its potency.
Okay. Just gonna do another psychology roll. Just to see if maybe Carl has picked up on now that two things have happened, that the ritual has started to fade. No. Okay. Fuck it. Shooting the sacrificing guy again. Shooting the next one.
Okay.
I'll move closer to him just again, always moving, keeping the distance.
Mm-hmm.
And I will take a Luger shot at the second guy with the knife and bowl.
Okay.
Dodge whatever he do.
Is he gonna dodge, dip, dive, duck, and dodge? No, he's gonna try to take it because they gotta get these last kills off.
I
Let's
believe
go
in the heart of the
dice.
dice.
Yeah.
It is a regular pass, nothing more.
Okay. What's the damage?
A D10. 8.
Still
Nice.
alive. Still alive. With 1 point left.
Oh, we gotta kill these people.
All right. So the serpent
I gotta get
serpent
moving.
guy is putting the final touch on the spell. The hybrids are going to kill 2 more.
So we're down to
Uh,
1.
Down to 1 left. Um. Mick, the one that's on you is going to try to grapple you to
Okay.
keep you from going. So it's going to be opposed strength checks.
Okay. Regular success.
Oh, close to a hard success here. So this is basically a maneuver. This is a maneuver. Actually, so yeah, this is actually a maneuver. So this is different. So this is actually going to be done slightly different.
Okay.
You have a build of 1, right?
I do.
So that means you compare the build. So he's going to take a penalty die because he has 1 less build. You need to declare if you're dodging, fighting back, or doing another move, a maneuver of your own to oppose the roll.
I'm gonna fight back.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your attack stat.
Regular success.
Okay, so with the penalty die, he fails, so you do damage instead.
Is what you said about damage bonus, is that across the board or was that specific to the knife?
Damage bonus is only used when you have an extreme success.
Okay. One, 1.
1 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Still alive. Okay, Mick, your turn. There's one of the deep ones left who is raising the knife to kill the last hostage. Your gun is
I'm
out
gonna
of
go.
ammo.
Yep. So I'm gonna go attack him. If I can get to him.
Okay, he is going to dodge.
Okay. Ooh. Come on, baby. I'm gonna push.
You can't push combat rolls.
I can't. Okay. Well,
Cannot
failure then.
push combat.
Fortunately, because that next roll was.
He also failed with a 59,
Okay.
but that's both failed. No damage is done. Okay, so knife comes down. He dodges out of the way. Knife comes down, kills the last hostage. The spell takes effect. The remaining serpent guy or lizard guy that is consumed by the spell. The actually anybody standing in the sigil is consumed by the spell, so that includes your helper Gunther, the last deep one, and one of the hybrids. Is consumed by the spell. And emerging from the so a tear in reality opens up, and pouring out of it is this tentacled monstrosity. I need you all to make a sanity check.
Pass.
I don't know where Carl went.
Pass.
Yeah, you each take. Well, you two take 4 points of sanity damage.
I've definitely taken a lot of sanity damage today.
Oh yeah, you've inflicted a good amount of it on yourself by. Carl, where'd you go, Carl? No, Carl. This thing is going to roll its own initiative. It might be Jover, folks.
Yeah.
Because
You said sanity check?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because pulling out of this rip in reality is a star spawn of Cthulhu.
Oh God.
So one of the great Lord Cthulhu's servants.
Doesn't sound good.
And sanity checks again. We want low, right?
Yes.
005.
Okay, that is
Nice.
a success, but because of your monocle, you want to know what its sanity thing is? Because sanity is done by a number / a number, so it's on a success and then a failure.
Yeah.
It's 1d6 on a success and then 1d20 on a failure.
Oof.
Ah.
But Carl takes double dice because of the monocle. So the first d6 is a 1. That's good.
Nice.
Ooh, the other one is a 6. So you take 7 points of sanity damage and are going to go temporarily insane.
Second time.
You drop your gun. I would say, do I have him drop his gun, or do I have him put the gun up to his head?
Yeah, no. He puts it. He does the
if you
Shane
want some
Gillis
lore
and puts
bits
it in
right
his
here-
mouth.
Yeah.
If you want some lore bits right here, when this combat started, I was contemplating if Carl would just shoot himself.
Yeah. Well, okay, so now you need to make an intelligence roll. And this is where you want to fail.
That's also a 005.
Oh.
So you fully comprehend the nature of what you've seen. The world, this is a dark god or an emissary of a dark god come to rewrite this world in its own image. I would say, even though you're insane, I would say, yeah, it's up to you, Carl. Do you want to live in this world where?
Nope.
So, Carl, do you have any bullets left in your Luger?
6 shots.
Okay, so have you make a luck roll to see if you pull the trigger and shoot yourself in the dome.
See if it
See
jams.
see if it misfires. See if
Luger's historically.
Pass.
All right, it does it. He is lucky. It does jam. The one rare misfire. You try.
It's a German gun, but I've been taking care of it for a couple years.
Yeah. It's got that American shine to it.
You are temporarily insane, and we'll say that like each round in combat, we'll say that you've got to do another luck check to see if you kill yourself. Well, at the end of we'll say at the end of each turn, so you can still do something, but then at the end, it's depending on what happens, you may try to kill yourself again. Okay, so it's the hybrid's turn. They are going to fall down in like fealty to this thing and stop acting. So I'm just basically going to take them out of the equation. Mick, you're up. The star spawn is like it's still kind of pulling itself out of the.
All right, so having seen Carl just try to blow his own brains out, I'm gonna just load up my gun this round.
Okay. It is the star spawn's turn. What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do here? It's gonna cast the evil eye on Carl. So it costs 10 magic points.
Oh God.
So you don't necessarily sense the evil eye, but you feel an odd chill or unease. Your chance of a luck roll is halved. Your chance of a dex roll is halved. Your guns jam on every roll of a 75 or higher. So, we'll see. Yeah.
Hilarious. So to kill himself now, he has to roll between his luck, half luck, and 75.
Okay. That's his action. Gunther, what are you doing?
So we're up against the mythos guy, and
That's it. That's it.
I'm gonna try to dominate him.
Okay. Good luck. It is impossible for it to fail unless it gets a 100.
I failed, so
it has a power of 105.
Yep. Well, I failed.
Oh God.
Most mythos tales don't end very well for the investigators. As case in point.
Yeah.
Okay. Carl has run away. Apparently, has run from his feelings. I guess we'll get back to that once he. Okay, no, here he is. Okay, Carl.
Sorry, I had to eat some food real fast because I was fucking starving.
Yeah, I need to eat something too. We're getting to the end here, folks. All right, Carl. You have an action, and then you got to see if you kill yourself.
Fuck. So there's a priest left?
No. All those things got eaten, basically.
Oh,
got,
so
got,
it's just
got
the mythos
exploded.
guy.
It's just the star spawn.
Well, not shit I'm gonna do to him.
It doesn't actually have that many hit. I mean, yes, it has a lot of hit points, but like not as many as you maybe would think by some of its other stats.
I mean, yeah, maybe out of fear, I just point and try to fucking shoot at it and hope.
All right, go for it. Your gun will jam if you roll a 75 or higher, meaning you would have to take an action to unjam it.
Which won't kill me.
That means you can't. Yeah, you'd have to go searching for another way to kill yourself.
I missed.
Okay. Now you got to roll another
Luck
luck roll.
time.
Luck roll, and your luck has been halved.
My luck has been halved?
Yeah, by the evil eye it cast upon you. Carl just pops himself in the dome. Goodbye. Goodbye. Takes one last swig of the jug, empties an entire jug, and just pops himself
Do I
in the
technically
dome.
have to roll damage on that, or is that a
Oh
insta
yeah,
gib?
yeah. Well, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Because technically a D10 doesn't kill me.
You'd have to shoot yourself in the head multiple times. Well,
Let's just say I'm
what is your HP? What is your
11.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily like the RP of like, oh yeah, I've shot myself in the head and I'm still
Well,
alive.
that's what I was trying to get at.
I'll leave
Do
it
you
to
want it
you.
to
I'll
just be
leave.
an insta gib? Because
Yeah.
technically I agree it should be an insta gib.
Yeah. Okay. Then there you go. So then yeah, just okay. Carl is dead. I need the two of you to roll a sanity check as you see Carl as you just you turn back to see
Fail.
Carl just put a gun to his head and
Pass for B.
I have such a good success rate of surviving these sessions.
If your gun failed again, I was gonna give you a Lenny think of the rabbits and do it for you.
Okay, you both okay. This might end it here. You both are gonna potentially go temporarily insane, even with the success. Because with the success took 6 points off a D6, and the failure took 7 off a D10. So I need you both. Now to make intelligence.
I failed my intelligence. I got higher than my intelligence.
Okay, so you shut your mind to what it goes on. So you do not go temporarily insane.
I managed to also fail, fortunately.
All right, so we'll say that Gunther, you fall to your knees. The equivalent of prone, basically. That's your involuntary thing, and Mick, you wildly shoot your gun at the thing, wasting all your bullets.
Amazing.
Or say like wasting, like you'll have to reload again.
Yep.
That is the extent of the effect.
Just watched a giant man fall to his knees in a Walmart.
Okay, Mick, it is back to your turn though.
All right, I'll reload again.
All right. The star spawn is going to cast mental suggestion on you, telling you to go kill Gunther.
Okay.
It's an opposed power roll. I'm gonna have to see what yeah, it's gonna use the rest of its magic points to do something antithetical. Okay, so
I had an extreme success.
This was a hard success. Yeah, not exactly. It was, doesn't need much to do extreme. Okay, so it doesn't take effect. All right, Gunther. Do you give up? You guys don't have to stay and fight it. Don't forget, like this is an unholy abomination.
Yeah, I'm gonna run away.
Okay, Gunther is turning on his heels and running away. All right. The star spawn is going to try to grab you with its tentacle. So that's going to be a maneuver. So
What
that
am I
is going
using for that?
to so I need you to either dodge or try to fight back.
Oh, okay. So I dodged and I fail. I dodged and I failed. Sorry. keep going.
This was a hard success. You are grappled. Cannot move. Gunther. Oh wait, did I skip Mick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gone since I
Okay, yeah,
reloaded.
so we'll say Mick. What do you do before he grapples?
I'm gonna
Gunther.
shoot.
Okay. How many shots?
Fuck it, might as well go with all three. First one is just a hard success.
Don't forget
Second
don't forget
one-
there's penalty dies on each of those other two.
Yep, second one fails. Third one also fails. So 1d10. 8.
8 damage. That doesn't even get through its armor.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Okay. It grappled you, Gunther. What are you
You
doing?
hear the slight sound of what you believe to be Carl's ghostly voice in your ear. You know, man, just join me out here. You know what I mean? I just isekai'd myself. You know, I'm playing anime now. I got a whole harem.
I hear Carl and I say, "Dear Lord, Cthulhu mythos, just fucking take me."
All right. On its turn, it might eat you. Mick, back to you.
Okay. I am also now going to try to run away.
Okay. It is going to ignore you and it is going to try to consume Gunther. It is going to say it's
Hey, you might get what you wanted, Mick. You might survive.
with a bonus die. Basically, it's like it has like a
I failed whatever roll I would be rolling.
I rolled the exact same thing for it. Let's see. This thing's build is fucking insane. But the damage is actually not that high, even for its build. Well, actually, I guess its build is not that high.
Kind of low on health, so.
It's weird. I'm gonna say it's a lot for the time being while I try to actually find the creature.
I mean, I got 9 hit points.
Yeah, it's probably gonna get your ass.
And with my willingness to be sacrificed, we can even knock those hit points down. Gunther's seen what this world will become and he doesn't want to be part of it anymore. And Mike has to pee.
Yeah, go ahead and see.
Yeah, well, I also got to be somewhere.
Yeah, why can't you- Okay, yeah, we'll say yeah, it eats you. I knew it was in here. I don't know why I can't find it. Okay. Mick, what are you doing? You are.
All right.
It did not grab you. So
Yeah, I'm continuing my escape. I'm getting out of here.
just tell me? Oh, shit. Average damage bonus plus 10d6.
Yeah, I was dead.
Yeah. Even on lowest roll.
Yeah, even on
So
my max health.
all right, so you're getting out of there. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll say that you're able to. We all say, and we can wrap it up basically that you're able to quote unquote escape.
Hmm.
And you are witness to the star spawn emerging from the layer behind you, and it comes and it consumes the rest of the people who were trapped up above, and is emerging to a is you know has come into this world and is laying claim to it on behalf of its lord, the great old one, Cthulhu himself. The world is about to change drastically. Who knows what
Hey,
life.
on a positive, World War II never happens. The Korean War never happens. Vietnam never happens.
Hey, Korean War is not a war; it was a conflict.
Yeah. So Mick, what do you do as you try to stay ahead of these cultish forces as they emerge from hiding to take their dominant place
uh,
in this
I
what
I
does this
become
life
an
hold for
absolute
a
drifter.
for a degenerate alcoholic?
Nothing. At the bottom of a bottle and an
Nothing
opium
changed for Mick.
den, and that's where I'm going until I'm either
Join Carl in
taken
the
by
isekai world.
till
Mick
he's either
is
taken by
fucking
Cthulhu
reptilian pussy,
himself or the drugs or cirrhosis.
Yeah, that will probably get you first.
Yeah.
Because they're not killing everybody out here. They still
No.
need the working class, the slaves, to build the monuments to Cthulhu. But this thing is just kind of like hovering up above, and just it still needs to be sated every now and again. But yeah, the world has changed in many ways, but kind of the same in lots of
Kind
other
of the
ways. A lot of people being sacrificed for the machine, folks. Uh, this little adventure definitely took way longer than I expected, but it was a learning experience as we try to. I just find it's it really is hard to try to create particularly one that you could actually do in even a 2 hour, a true one shot of in an entire.
I mean, you and I did the
Podcast
one-on-one for the first time we did Call of Cthulhu. That was about 2 hours.
Yeah, that is true.
Granted, it was 2 hours because the result was I failed my investigation and died in a tomb alone.
Yeah, I think Matt's character.
I don't know the total number of times we played Call of Cthulhu. Let's say it's 5. I have died or lost my sanity in 4 of those.
I don't think you died in the one that we played last time you guys were here. I know Mike died and got
I have
brought
survived
back to life.
one.
Mike stole a car and drove and failed his drive auto roll and drove into a brick wall and died because there were no seat belts. That was a highlight for me. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, okay, so that we got to think about then what we want to do for next month. Matt, are you interested in trying to lead another one, and if so, a particular system, or I know we've talked about we want to try Cyberpunk, but
Cyberpunk could be interesting. I've got I think it's Starfall. I have
Starfinder, the sci-fi version of Pathfinder. Yeah, I'd be down for that. That could be cool.
They've got the whole starter kit, so that could be something we could.
I feel like I have the book for that too, but yeah, we'd have to figure out how to teach the system. Yeah, we'll figure that out. We may end up having to take a bit of a hiatus from
I mean, we're already approaching the end of the year as is, which is where the
Yeah.
hiatuses start to happen.
Yeah, but we'll see if we do a, because just we might have to take a little extra time to like learn a new system. So,
Yeah.
we'll see. But fuck. Oh yeah, we're doing but we're in the still in the
We're
tabletop
doing a
zone.
D&D.
Yeah, we're doing the D&D movie for our adaptation next week. So be sure.
Don't mind me, who thought
check
that was
out.
this weekend when he was in
Yeah.
his cold, like delusional.
Yeah, and watched it again. It's on Paramount, so if you guys still have my login information, you can watch it at no additional cost. It is on the Paramount app, so be sure. If you guys have held on to that info since we watched the Halo show. But yeah, we will be back with that next week, and then round up for the month, and then it's BioShock time, folks. Aren't we excited for that? We love it. All right, but thank you for sticking around with me today. We will see you next time, and maybe more Call of Cthulhu adventures in the future.
There's a distinct possibility. Sorry, not to cut you off here. That because this is a 3-hour episode, I could split it into 2, and we could turn it into 2 to not have to hiatus.
Okay.
And I could do an editor call out at the end.
Sure. And then we'd have to do another added thing at the beginning as well if you want to.
Yeah, it's not like I can't plug my mic in and do a quick sultry.
Yeah. All right. If you can find a good place to cut it, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll look and see if there's a spot. Like an hour and a half or so in, hour and 45.
So if that actually happens, folks, you can discount that conversation we were just having.
Well, yeah. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it, folks. You'll be confused. I'll be confused. Everyone will be happy.
Just listen.
Just listen and enjoy. Bye-bye.